ban from both of you guys in the discussion
Alright,
chat?
alright,
Perhaps.
easy. Yeah,
Okay, ISO gets a paper.
easy.
And Aditya wins. Do you want team 1 or team 2 Aditya?
So what's the difference? Does one team get to pick first?
Team 1,
Uh,
team
team
1.
one, team one bans first. Wait, yeah. Team one also chooses side, and then team two chooses map order, and team two picks first.
Team 2 picks first?
Yeah.
I'll take team 2.
Okay. So ISO, your team bans first.
Hold on.
Not prepared.
Super not prepared.
Idiot.
Oh, okay, dude.
It's
We'll
good.
ban Jabba's palace.
Okay, Jabba's palace.
We shall ban Dago.
Dagobahs, they're banned.
We'll ban. We'll ban Mustafar.
Perfect. We shall ban Balmora.
Okay, so Jabba's, Mustafar, Dagobah, and Balmora are banned.
Wait, wait, no, we changed our mind. We'll ban Coruscant. We'll ban
Okay,
Coruscant.
okay, they banned Coruscant.
Yeah.
We'll let it fly this time since you were so quick.
Yeah.
So Coruscant, Dagobah, Mustafar, Jabba's are banned.
Yep.
Team two picks first. Yep.
We will pick Balmora CW.
Wait, didn't you just say you were okay?
So,
That's exactly why I changed my mind immediately after.
So DSI picks Balmora CW. ISO, what are you gonna pick here?
We're gonna pick Moss Isley CTF GCW.
Okay.
What a surprise there.
And now Team 1, which is ISO's team, chooses which side they want first.
We'll take white first.
And then Aditya, you get to choose which map do you want to play, Balmora or Mosey. They're gonna have white first, keep in mind.
We got white first. We will choose Mossy first.
Okay.
Moss will be first.
So it's gonna go Mos Eisley into Balmora. HOTSOUP has white first, and DSI is starting brown.
Okay.
All right.
I will get server up and running
Sounds
and
good.
DM
GLHF.
you.
DLHF.
Very well.
And they left in sync.
They said good luck, have fun, and ignored me.
We already have a DSI fan in the chat spamming.
I didn't realize you guys made a whole new Discord for the or a whole new Twitch for I thought you guys were like, I'm like, B, what the fuck? Was that a new feature?
No, it's a whole new shit. I think they brought it out last weekend because there were so many matches happening on the weekend, you know?
Alright, I'm gonna get these maps in here.
Okay.
I wrote it all down so I would not forget. Moss Hunt, right, got it. That would be the day. Then Balmora.
Yeah.
Okay. The server's going up, and I shall DM Aditya and ISO the information.
Nice. Anyone in chat have anything to say about this match? Any predictions? So, unfortunately, on this channel, we can't set up a prediction command just because it's brand new, obviously.
Where's ISO's DM?
Okay, Baron's DMing you now, ISO. He's ISO's.
I'm getting on it. I'm on it. I have to. I find your DM by just scrolling down because I have so many because I'm so popular.
Yeah.
So I had to go look the other old-fashioned way and just message you directly.
Yeah.
It's coming by pigeon, so it's gonna take a minute.
Evidently, J-Man's showering anyway, so they're stalling right now.
Rude. I do. Well, it's not a surprise, but I do like the all sniper maps. For both teams.
Yeah, I think Nevier's a very good sniper. Aditya's obviously a great sniper. And then for HOTSOUP, they're all pretty known for their snipers. J-Man, even J-Man. J-Man's more of a versatile player, but he still is a solid sniper, I think, right?
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, is Pookie playing for them or is Keen?
Yeah, okay, I'll tell you the lineups actually now. So for Don't Sweat It, it's Lord Vader, Aditya, Nevier, so no JOI, whoever that is. And then for hot soup, they have J-Man 40, ISO, and Kimu as the third. So it's kind of the original hot soup lineup, but with Kimu instead of Pookie.
Right.
And Scout's going with hot soup because he's got some soup on that's going to be delivered to him soon, evidently.
Well, see, people are joining.
I guess I'll join too.
Yeah, I'll start up my game. I'll probably load up the stream on my phone so that I can somewhat read chat and be a part of the conversation.
Yes, indeed, indeed. It's BCL SWBF2B.
I see it. I see it.
Okay, you got it. You got it.
And this is technically Dallas that he was asking me, so I'd like to make that clear.
Oh, okay. And they're both okay with Dallas, right? Or what was the...
Yeah, well, they are now.
Okay, I mean, as long as both teams are fine with it and they know that we're doing a better job than most tournament organizers, so good job.
Yeah, suck it, tournament organizers.
Yeah, we're talking to whoever out there that's organizing tournaments.
I'll have that filthy roll on me.
Let alone if we upload, we're playing Coruscant and we don't tell them it's not the patch version.
Oh no. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, looks like we're already starting. You ready for the swaps, Baron?
I'm about to be.
I'll
I alt-tabbed. Here we
Alright,
go.
make sure to wait till they spawn, like Dove said, of course.
You just tell me when they're ready.
Okay. So Aditya needs a swap. Kimu
Okay.
needs a swap.
Got it.
Looks like everyone's on the right team.
Nice. You know, that's what it looks like. All right.
So, what do you what do you predict's gonna happen overall in the match? Not just for this map.
Not just for this map.
Yeah. I mean, you can talk about this map too, but yeah.
I think it's gonna be very close. This map particular, I think it's might be a quick rush down, by Neveryear and Aditya. They're gonna try to, I think, get out quickly. So if I was Hot Soup, I would try to play back as engineer.
Okay. But do you think Hot Soup's gonna run their traditional like 2 sniper 1 engie though that they usually do, and that might cost them instead of running the more engineers?
Unfortunately, probably. I would assume they would, but if I was Hot Soup, I gotta try to play against DSI's advantage and probably try to play engineer here early.
Okay. I think you're right. I think Brownside's gonna try to get off to a really hot start, and if Hot Soup lets that happen, it's gonna be really dangerous for them. But overall for the match, I think you're right. It's gonna be really close. I'm gonna go with DSI personally. Who do you get? HOTSOUP or DSI?
If things go how I go this first words. If things go how I think they will, the first map and Kimu rolls onto a nade, I think DSI will probably come out on top,
Oh,
but
there.
it'll be close.
I mean, HOTSOUP are the defending D2 champs, but let's see if they can
Don't make me-
defend their crown.
Don't make me cry.
I know you guys are in it for what it. Aditya does finally go down to the 2v1 though. And
Yeah.
then Kimu's gonna get into 4 corners here.
Never you're the only one up for his team. J-Man spawns north.
I'll get on to Neveryear. He's just trying to stay alive right now. A lot of snipers shooting at him.
Kimu decides to push the sniper in their front instead of playing back defensive. This is not what you want to see, but
He does get caught out by Aditya and Lord Vader. And Neveryear gets caught out on the other side.
the rest of HOTSOUP is sticking together and watching, but they gotta
I was
play it
thinking
slow.
ISO would be the aggro player on that team, not Kimu. Kimu's, I've known him to be more of a passive player, but I guess in tournament he's trying to change it up a little bit.
Well, I don't know. Would you consider Kimu more of a sniper player or an NG player? Because I would say he's a sniper.
I think he's a hybrid, but at first I would definitely say sniper, but in recent times he's definitely worked on his NG a lot, I feel like.
Right. I don't know. It's a tough call to who to put on that engineer for HOTSOUP, but you were right that they did run 2 and 1 on Moss.
That's the HOTSOUP classic though.
Yeah.
Right now they're just trying to control the front spawn right now. Make sure.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. They're holding them at towers, which is not a place you want to hold as rebels.
Do you think they're just thinking, let's just farm for Darkies, not even worry about trying to get a cap?
Right. Because J-Man's just been sitting by Nighthawk for like the last minute and a half.
As I
but he
said,
finally died.
it's a full team player from DSI there, yeah.
Yeah, but Neveryear gave J-Man short, so it didn't really change much.
He's on J-Man though.
Yeah.
But J-Man does take down Aditya. Neveryear's trying to pull flag.
Yeah,
And he
the
does!
the rest of his team is kind of stuck in
Oh
first.
my lord, he might get away. It's just J-Man that can stop him.
Yeah.
He's gonna make it in the
They
4
lost-
quarters.
HOTSOUP lost that fight in first, and it's kind of biting them in the butt.
Ooh, Neveryear,
what a-
big shot from ISO.
Yeah, beautiful through the moisture evaporator.
Aditya's smart, he's just gonna get in the front spawn. He does go in between though.
He's gonna get one more shot from him from mid.
And big
Ooh.
shot from J-Man. That could be a stop right there.
Kimu's on sniper now. He's got to pre-fire this pretty hard.
Kimu's there, and he does get the kill.
He's
Vader's
got one more. Not nade time, it's shoot time.
Vader's gonna try to jump this in, and he does!
And he got it.
Big
But
start.
J-Man has Dark Trooper. This might change the map a bit. They did stall out pretty well.
I gotta update score, I can't forget about that.
J-Man's just gonna play and try to spawn kill here in the back. While ISO and Aditya have a roll fight in mid. Yeah. And Vader comes to save the day.
Oh, this is tough.
And Neveryear's left to fight the Dark
So- I'm
Trooper as
sorry,
engineer.
Okay, sorry guys.
It's okay, that's what I'm here for.
The score is updated.
Kills wise, this is a pretty even overall.
But-
Vader with the most with 8.
Brownside definitely met their quota of getting that first 5-minute cap though, but
Yeah.
J-Man has his Darkie now. Big shot from Aditya.
They're taking it third.
Yep. He's throwing a good nade here.
Got the Dark Trooper.
He's got to jump over,
Engineer.
but Chemo's with a big stop.
Yeah, he gets stuck on that wall there. That wall is the worst. And Kimu
Ooh.
missed the nade because he didn't turn around.
But it's okay. He killed Neveryear before he died in the nade, so it was fine.
Tactical.
I'm pretty sure Kimu has Darkie now.
Well,
And so,
ISO has Darky.
what do you think about running triple Darkie versus a double Darkie sniper? Do you think
I'm definitely more in 4v4's favor of a 3-in-1 strategy, but in 2v2's, I think 3 Dark Troopers is just way too punishing.
It's just too much options you have, I guess, compared
Yeah.
to the one sniper.
I prefer the 3 Dark Troopers.
Yeah, it's good for a mix-up to, like, later on in the match, once they got used to the 3 Darky, to go back sniper one guy, just so they have to be used to that range, you know?
Yeah. It's important before they get their Wookiees out to try to get those kills and try to keep them contained.
Ooh, Aditya lives in the in-between, so you have to not let Aditya be in between when you're trying to pull flag, you know?
Jamin's trying to stall too in their spawn.
Yeah,
ISO didn't make it far.
Jamin's playing this very well right now.
Kimu wants to touch, but Aditya's watching him, so he's just gonna probably wait for spawn, get spawned on by a Wookiee, and is not dead. He chose to run behind the flag.
Jamin going big right now.
Yep, this is what he wanted. Kimu played that perfectly, waiting.
They do get never here for long.
And they got bad spawns, so they're gonna get this into normal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Aditya spawned up front.
Oh, he's got one in front of him. Yeah, Aditya's watching Kimu.
There's not much Aditya can do here. He's gonna have to pull off a miracle, and he doesn't go down. Kimu needs to cross now, though. He's kind of being a little bit, taking his time a little bit, but it's okay.
Kimu was trying to take cover in jump way and wasted a lot of time.
He will be clear, I believe.
No, he's got one behind him, towers, but it'll be close. Whoa! And every year misses the shot. Yeah, that's through. BSI's got 2 running up first, though, so they're gonna have a really good shot at counter pulling.
Yeah, they can at least set up, but
never mind.
Jamin's just clapping cheeks right now with that Darky. I think he's on like a 7 kill streak right now, about.
And Nevier's tactically just waiting 4 corners to deny the Dark Trooper advantage, but I don't think it's gonna work out. Aditya spawned up. Vader also spawned up, but he was behind tower. Couldn't see him.
That's the wrong score, actually. 1 second. That's 1.
Kimu's gonna be on new, and okay, Nevier spawned on him.
Okay.
Now they know. I was almost a sneak pull if Nevier didn't spawn back. Now Aditya's back here and finishes the job. Vader just keeps loving this arena door where he just keeps stalling out ISO and J-Man.
He's just living there this match, but
ISO gone back to the sniper off the Dark Trooper.
Ooh, he did not punish that roll from ISO.
Yeah. Little dance around each other.
This is the longest fight ever. Oh, and ISO does win it.
Classic D2.
Well, ISO gets in a lot of those type of fights. I don't know. It's just how he plays.
Yeah. I think J-Man's Dark Troopers stealing all the kills from ISO, so he decided to go back sniper. And Kimu's back on NG.
Kimu's just sticking with the NG. He's saying, "I want to fight these snipers with my NG."
Oh, ISO!
Oh, I didn't catch that on stream, unfortunately. Did he clap cheeks though?
Yeah, he's got Nevier off those back roofs. Nevier was playing that perfectly and still lost. Nevier's now chosen that even further back building and is dead again. That's 2 down for DSI, but Aditya's sitting in way back corner. And they know where he's there. Oh no!
Good call out.
Kimu's got to grab and run.
They should get a pull here for sure and get pretty far with it. Let's see where Kimu goes.
Kimu's already in normal. He's got to watch spawn here, but
he has J-Man. He has J-Man to shock him off spawn though.
Go!
Yeah, J-Man just. I'm pretty sure he just crowd controlled.
Kimu's got one in front of him.
He's got.
Might not get through.
They just got to stop this.
He's choosing to fight him instead of running. That might not work out because there's another one coming mid. Oh, he gets him!
Big kill from Kimu. He's pretty safe right now.
He's just got to make sure he stays behind cover. Kimu's got to stop checking behind him and just run.
He's just he's paranoid about that behind, but he's not losing too much time from looking behind. And that is 2-1 for HOTSOUP. Big plays from HOTSOUP.
Kimu's got to check behind him. He's got to play sniper because as engineer, you're not going to do much. You're just going to say, "Oh, I'm dead." But ISO and J-Man are just racking up the kills now.
It's just that the engineer is so much
better
at flag running than a Darky, you know. So
J-Man has 25 kills
really?
Already.
Oh my
yeah.
lord!
And ISO has 17.
They are just fragging out right now.
They are getting farmed, and this is what I was talking about. DSI needed to get that early lead, and Kimu's already on new flag,
So yeah,
and never saw him.
I didn't really say it before the match, but if ISO hits into a rhythm, he becomes unstoppable. And of course, J-Man. I feel like J-Man's pretty consistent, but he's definitely establishing his dominance here. A lot of people say he's very underranked and should be ranked probably higher, so he's showing that right now.
Kimu's doing a great job here stalling. All of DSI is pushing him, and they don't realize ISO and J-Man are getting into their spawn. Kimu's just gonna run away across buildings, and oh
No,
no!
what a shot from Neveryear.
Yeah, we waited too long. He needed to get across those roofs. I don't know where J-Man's been, but
He's in between right now.
yeah. He's gonna get, hopefully, a little jump on Vader, who chose to go back engineer, which I don't know if I super enjoy, but I guess they're only running one Dark Trooper, so it's not as bad.
Yeah, it's still tough though, because that Darky will kill you every time. But he does take down J with a crazy shot.
ISO's chosen to pull normal. He's got to get into jump way here. They're gonna squish him, unless Kimu can pull something crazy, and he doesn't. Oh, and a beautiful mortar by Neveryear.
Yeah, Neveryear's playing very well right now. If you're so if you're DSI, are you thinking just one flag deficit's fine this map, or?
If I was DSI, I'd be happy with that, or try to get one to pull. But ISO and J-Man are just have such huge control.
Yeah.
If anything, I'd have Vader run arena, but even that's a bit risky.
Neveryear with that big double kill though.
Yeah, they have a lot of pressure. Neveryear's. Oh, did Keeper just tank that that mortar
I
on
didn't
anyone
see
else's
it.
screen? No. Main ate it, but Neveryear's doing a great job now that he has Wookiee. But once the map control goes back in
I think
HOTSOUP's favor,
when HOTSOUP sees Lord Vader running this NG, one of those guys needs to go Darku, Kimu or ISO. Probably Kimu. Kimu has a solid Darky, so I don't know why he's not playing it, but they can't.
He's gonna pull. They're not gonna see him.
Oh, let me get on Aditya's screen. Aditya can do this.
Yeah, but J-Man's killed his teammates. Oh, he's facing through walls.
He's playing a bit crazy right now.
They're spinning.
ISO just makes those fights so awkward for people.
Vader's running up first, and he's still engineer. And he gets him. ISO should not have lost that fight. Oh, and Neveryear gets Kimu. That's big. I think Kimu is Dark Trooper now.
Kimu has long. Let's see, does ISO have long too?
ISO also had long, so
yep.
it's just J-Man.
J-Man's gonna have to save the day here, and he does not.
Vader didn't get very far with flag though. He's only now getting to four corners.
Let's see if J-Man made or not. J-Man did not make. They don't have a Darky right now.
Oh no, that's actually. I don't know where Kimu is.
And if you're DSI, you're saying 2-2. Let's go, baby.
That's actually awful for HOTSOUP. That's a big blow. They should have. They got to start now bringing out those Dark Troopers just to try to get any last second spawn control. Because J-Man.
Because if they pull out those Darkies, they can get into that back spawn and they can get a last minute flag cap here.
Yeah. It doesn't. It needs to be more than just the J-Man show. ISO's trying, but they need a bit of last second pull here.
HOTSOUP's working well together to chain together some kills, but Aditya answers back with the kill on ISO.
Kimu needs to just take cover and run to their back, try to pull something.
You pull some pressure, but Aditya with a big headshot, it looked like.
And he has long. Two have long. That's gonna be. Oh, he traded. Oh no. ISO got him off spawn.
I've got no players to follow right now, so if you have any information, give it away.
ISO's getting another big kill in mid. Sniper versus Wookiee.
I'm on ISO
and
now.
And he gets spawned on, and it doesn't happen. That might be it for this map.
Yeah, pitchers would know if it's still possible to cap or not, but I do not have that information.
It takes like 30 seconds, I'd say, but
okay.
You need to be on flag right now, and they're not.
That sounds right. I know pitcher said you need like 25 seconds as a Darky if you have full energy. Which sounds crazy that you only need 25, but evidently.
Right.
But big cap at the end from DSI, a big answer when it was looking pretty grim for them for a little bit. J-Man was chaining together some big lives there. And like we said, you have to be happy for DSI. That said, you don't really have the great Darkies for your white side, so maybe you needed the tie here.
And big bomb by HOTSOUP, but not translating into a ton of caps. It's too. That's the thing about Moss. You gotta not just get the kills, you gotta get out with flag.
Yeah, a lot of frags. Kimu doing a lot of the dirty work. Didn't really do too much, but he's running the flag the whole time it seemed. So
J-Man with 10 kills, 1 life.
nice,
That's-
nice.
That's pretty impressive, I'd say.
Yeah, Jamin coming out really strong right here for Hatsu. Let's see if he keeps it up on a CW map. We're gonna be seeing him on that Jet Trooper this map, so it's from Darky to Jet Trooper.
Yeah, Balmora provides a lot more variety, I think, which is in maybe HOTSOUP's favor, because it provides that engineer and specs besides Dark Trooper gameplay.
Yeah. I hope they don't run two sniper, one NG's okay at certain points of this map, but definitely when you're backed up, you can't be doing that.
Right. Who needs swaps?
ISO needs a swap.
Okay.
Aditya needs a swap.
Okay.
Neveryear needs a swap.
Okay.
And Kimu needs a swap.
Okay.
Let's see.
We should all be swapped correctly.
It looks like we're good. And what do you think is a good brown side opening strat here? What Pitcher says is that you don't go for flag until you get a frag, like you kill one of the guys, you know, and then you go for flag. But other teams say you always just send a guy to the flag at the start. What do you think for brown side?
I don't know. It's very tough because in one hand you get flag control and you can just stall out until your team gets mid control, or the alternative strat is you get mid control then grab flag.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is usually you'll lose mid control by the time you grab it.
True. So it could go all over the place, yeah.
Or again, if you have flag and your team just can't get mid control back and then you get killed, you're kind of gonna get rolled for that first cap. So it's very team fight dependent in mid, how those first couple of caps go. Personally, I like sending somebody just to go grab it so that I know that they can't just run it in on us as we're trying to get out of our spawn.
Yeah. And then for white side, when brown side's gonna have flag control the whole game, how do you get the flag control back? Just hope you win the 1v1, or do you have to send two sometimes, the horseshoe?
Well, to get flag out if they're just camping, you always want to send two because
Yeah.
usually the 1v1 you will lose.
Because they're in that one spot, I guess.
Vader has gone to touch flag, so it seems like they have chosen that strat. But he's engineers, so
They lose the 2-on-3 and they lost all control. Let's see if Lord
Yeah.
Vader can stall it out.
yeah. That's something I'm not sure about, if you should play engineer sniper to grab flag. One hand you can play back more, and the other hand you can actually get out to mid and fight.
Yeah. I mean, either one works. It just you have to play it the right way, obviously.
Right.
Big all kills from Hot Soup. I don't think DSI. I don't think
Vader's
DSI.
the only one up.
Yeah, they got 5 more seconds to try and run this in.
J-Man's got to get it going.
That's
He just
cap.
can't yeah, that's cap. But he's scared he can get moving fast enough. And if I was Hot Soup, I'd be sending Kimu, but it looks like ISO's touching. And it pays off because Kimu's getting them kills. ISO's chosen to not leave.
Yeah, he's just gonna stall here until his team gets.
And J-Man with the jet early. This might be a surprise for Neveryear as he waits.
Yeah, hope they're gonna need at least one sniper to deal with this jet trooper.
Ooh.
They do not have that right now.
Yep.
And
Now Neveryear is gonna get pushed from 3 sides. And he's playing it pretty well. He's dead.
I think fragging wise, it's like 15-2 right now in frags.
It's not pretty, whatever it is.
Like DSI needs to collect themselves here. Big kill from Neveryear.
And Kimu's just gonna go run and try to grab it, but he's dead.
J-Man's just clapping everybody.
J-Man's gotta go run and touch flag.
He can't though. He's a jet. He has to just keep killing.
It's too late. And then he's gonna get killed off spawn here because it's a 3v1.
Yeah, not
and
much
now
you can do.
he lost control.
That kill from Neveryear, somehow I don't know how he killed the flagger, but he found a way, and that saved the game.
Yeah, that was very important. If I was J-Man, I might have just tried to grab flag and then go back to horseshoe, just so that he had flag control. But that
Yeah,
was a
that's.
tough call between spawn killing and that.
I guess he's thinking, get some nades off on the spawn.
He might have been low on ammo because he went after those ammo packs.
True.
And he would have to go all the way back, and he doesn't know if those ammo droids are still there.
He had a lot of things to think about that short time frame for sure.
Yeah, J-Man, why don't you think about all these things at once,
Oh,
man?
whenever
It
your
never
drops out.
falls off.
I think that's an intentional drop because he wanted to stall out first, you know.
Yeah.
'Cause it'll take a while for the flag to reset, you know.
Now J-Man's gonna sit here and wait and accidentally pick up flag? No, okay, he's gonna walk away. That would've been funny.
Yeah, he would.
J-Man, after all that,
Would he go all the way back to swap his unit? You think?
maybe. And Vader's chosen to push up and then realizes nobody's here, so he's got to go back for ISO.
Yeah, I don't know
He's
what
pushing-
Vader's doing right now, but he's coming back.
Yeah, he was looking for ISO, and ISO ran right by him. And now they're fighting in their spawn. And Kimu's out in the open, buddy. You gotta... Oh, he drops a det instead of health. No!
Unfortunate.
You hate to see it. Now, Nevir's gonna try to be a homie and touch flag.
And he does. He's just gonna get it away and go left side with it. Vader with a big kill at ISO. They can get some good pressure, finally relieve it a little bit.
And J-Man and Kimu are on the wrong side. Nevir's gonna have a really good run here.
Is it only gonna be the spawner in this? Okay, they rotated all the way back.
Yeah, they rotated back. Nivir kind of stalled out. But Vader and pushing up mid is left side. It's all about the 1v1s right now.
Yeah, this is where you want to be brown side though. Right here.
If I was HOTSOUP, I would have prioritized that 1v1 mid, then focused right side, but... Oh,
Oh,
no!
he's got this! That's a rebound from DSI.
Yeah, that's what you gotta watch out for. The never your W keys. And this fight is interesting. What is happening?
I mean, Nevier has to be one of the top flag runners just in terms of pathing and stuff like that, right? Just because of his background in speedrunning, right?
You got them Jordans.
Yeah, for sure. He's got the
Not
Nikes on.
sponsored. BCL Star Wars Battlefront 2 Twitch B is not sponsored by any Jordans or any other brand. Just a giant ass disclaimer. Now there's a big fighting elbow. Try to get this guy out. And ISO's just kind of watching in mid.
Yeah,
waiting.
Vader's in a... This is an interesting, like, sandwich right now.
They do have long.
If they kill him, where's
It's only
J-Man
Vader
going?
up.
Okay, J-Man had to get a
I don't-
pack.
That was J-Man. I just push him and then get packs from him.
True. Vader's doing a very good
And
job.
J-Man's dead.
I don't know what happened to J-Man, but that was unfortunate.
I think he ran out of jet without looking. And now Vader's gonna be able to walk out of here because Kimu's kind of stuck.
Vader's maybe thinking about trying to run away. You're right. But with the
Oh, he
big
just
debt.
Kimu for long.
Yep, you're right.
Tactical. And now both of the HOTSOUP are just gonna try to get him as they come out, but they missed their shots.
J-Man trying to hit some crazy shots right now.
And it's just J-Man up. He did hit ISO, or did you hit ISO? And oh, he's down.
J-Man for long. The 3v2, they know.
Oh, Aditya's down in mid. That's a big. Now it's just Vader. He's just gonna W key it.
It's not
what
happening.
was that?
It's not happening. He did a little bit of crazy left to right there.
Yeah, that was I don't know.
I wasn't on his screen though, but I was looking.
I
at-
wasn't on his screen. I was watching ISO. That was a
he
little
wasn't.
bit of a-
He wasn't going anywhere though, you know. But
It was standstill movement.
It's pretty sus though, for sure. But whatever. We'll let it fly this time.
We'll watch it back. Nothing happened of it, but we'll discuss it. But for now, BSI has the pressure again, and they get naded off spawn.
Big nades from Aditya.
He got to read off. He got the reduck off, but at what cost?
And he gets a double. Let's see if they
He
can
was
cap
just
off this.
Kimu's just got to watch the left door, and he didn't have a dead out.
Well played
Oh,
from Aditya and DSI to get a cap there. They're gonna
Kimu
go
might have
up
had-
4-3 right now.
Kimu might have had a dead on the other side of the map. Who knows?
Did it look like he tried to throw a dead and couldn't?
He kind of stood there and stared, and I'm not sure what he wanted to do, but it's very possible.
Right now, Jamin's being the one to give out reduck right now to his team. See if they can do anything with it.
Nevir's touching. J-Man's just pushing his commander. I don't know about playing as commander out of spawn. I know it's that chain gun's really powerful. Just I
I
find a
think
lot of the time you get caught in the open
I
and
think
just
the
die.
only time it's good, well, it's fine to run out with Reduck right there too, and then try and get to that ratio with Reduck where it's like really strong once you get to that ratio. Because when your whole team's coming out with Reduck out of that ratio, it's so strong, and
Oh no, Kimu.
RIP to
Oh,
Kimu for sure. But
that's another one in the pit.
let's see if J-Man can win this 1v1 on this Clone Commander versus Neveryear here.
That was 3 pit deaths for this map so far.
You hate to see it.
And J-Man's just trying to bully Neveryear into submission.
Neveryear's paying J-Man so much respect, and he goes down to J-Man. But
It doesn't matter.
Aditya's there. Aditya knew Neveryear was gonna lose. He was
They're
ready.
both up long.
Aditya's got room to run here. Vader's
Iso's
setting up the
watching
screen
him,
for him.
though. And Vader's not watching, and Vader gets punished.
Yeah, looks like Vader maybe. Ooh, but big kill from Aditya there. J-Man.
J-Man just keeps trying to pre-fire, but he's just way too early and late. I feel bad.
It is tough to play Jet if you're not mid versus those snipers.
Yeah. And Flag's just gonna run mid here. They are aware.
They know, you're right.
But this means left side is open, but Neveryear has not pushed, and a nade gets Aditya.
Yep. Big
And
debt from
Iso.
Vader.
Yep.
Vader, you should touch
Vader
that.
just needs to run.
Vader
He
could
did-
run this in, actually.
He could have ran it in, but now they're gonna get spawned on. Is it gonna be too late?
It is
It
too
is
late.
too late.
Unfortunate. If he had
He
just, if he's just been a
he
little bit
waited-
more aware,
He wasn't sure if he wanted to touch. I'm not sure what he was doing there.
maybe overthinking things a little bit, but it happens to all of us.
Yeah. Everyone's done it. Now Kimu's got it by TIE Fighter wings. He's all alone though. Just get the horseshoe, Kimu. Just get the horseshoe. Don't fight Vader.
He definitely needs to get away from that ratio, and you're right. He does elect to go to the horseshoe. J-Man with 2 big kills. He's got 2 for long, I believe. They should try to make a push now. He's going mid. Oh, no.
Kimu.
Actually, there's 2 up for DSI, my bad.
Kimu's electing to do the fake out strat. Try to make sure, see if DSI will commit to one side, and he's choosing to fight with his team.
Big death through the ratio from Kimu. He's just going full aggro
He's
here.
just W King.
Indeed.
I don't know if that's the play.
J-Man playing this well right now. He does get 1 for long.
He forced his team to push out when they. I don't know if they were ready. And now Aditya's might be in.
Aditya's just running it. He's saying, J-Man,
Yeah.
why are you over there? I'm just going to run this. It'll be very
Yeah.
close, though.
Another close pull, and Aditya
And he,
stalls out.
and he
Yes,
gets
man.
it.
And that's map.
And with that, don't sweat it, goes up 5-3, going into their white side moss.
20-9. Oh my goodness. Again, HOTSOUP has all the kills from J-Man, but it's just not translating into those caps.
J-Man's fragging out. I'm not sure what's happening.
Overall,
Why they aren't
yeah.
capping off his frags. And maybe sometimes at the end he was out of position there while getting kills on the rest of the team. While you just said, okay, if you're over there, I'm just going to run over here. The rest of your team has long. So maybe the frags are looking good, but maybe just the positioning's not quite on point yet, or maybe the team isn't capitalizing on his frags.
the coordination, perhaps.
Yeah,
Or maybe it's just the side.
I do think HOTSOUP has a very strong brown side versus a not strong white sided team.
Also, Balmore is very deceptive.
Kimu needs a swap.
Okay.
Neveryear needs a swap.
Okay.
Let's see, is everyone good now? Think.
They all good.
So, what do you want to see from HOTSOUP to get off to a strong start here? Are you hoping that they run a little bit NG heavy, or are you hoping they do their typical 2 sniper 1 NG, or?
I assume they'll do their 2 sniper 1 NG strat again. They'll have ISO probably spawn back and go third, and have the rest try to push up first, second. If I was HOTSOUP though, I mean, I'd probably spawn 1 back to go third, but I would probably do something like 2 NGs, 1 sniper.
Okay. And then, do you think they need to be ready for Neveryear's Cantina strat, or Is that something you don't really think
No.
about?
You don't. He does it maybe once or twice a map, if he gets the opportunity, and it's not usually super hard to get him off because, I mean, Cantina is a pretty hard roof to fight, but it's not the hardest roof to fight on Moss,
Okay, okay.
in my opinion.
So,
You have some pretty good angles on Cantina from all across the
so
map.
going into this, you wouldn't be like telling your team, all right, let's not let him get on Cantina. You would be like, okay,
No, I've never had that
okay.
conversation.
I'm just wondering. I'm just wondering, bro. I'm just asking the questions I need to be asked.
You're looking for the people.
So it's gonna be 2 sniper, 1 NG from HOTSOUP like expected, and then double NG, 1 sniper from DSI.
DSI is smartly playing back. They is checking arena, sees no one's there.
Vader with the early kill.
J-Man's positioned himself up in Nighthawk. And DSI has to control the rest of the areas. Well, Kimu's just gonna run first. Kimu, just keep going, buddy.
Let me get on Kimu's screen here then.
There's one behind arena that he has to watch out for, and now he's gonna get sandwiched.
And maybe, so did he have first there, and could he have gone first to the flag, or did he
I
not
thought
have
he
first?
could have, but I think there
There-
was someone arena that he was.
Okay.
There was a sniper, and he was an NG, and it was just.
It would,
Not a great matchup.
it would have been tough, yeah, if he didn't have cover, yeah. Okay.
And DSI has amazing kills right now, and they're gonna do what HOTSOUP did in the first map and just push up. But they're gonna choose to try to go for flag here.
They
just
they
hold it.
have J-Man for long right now.
Yeah, they're gonna go for the flag pull instead of just waiting, and ISO's just choosing to sit normal and not help his teammate. I don't know about that.
And they have Kimu for long now.
And now ISO's got a 3v1. J-Man's
J-
back,
J-Man's there though. It's a big 1v1
cost?
here, and a big debt
Ooh.
from J-Man. We needed this J-Man NG earlier. J-Man is a very strong engineer in my opinion.
Yeah. J-Man, versatile player, but we'll see what he does when that Wookiee comes out.
True, his Wookiee is one of the best.
I don't know if it's the best. I'll be the judge of that.
True, the Wookiee goat himself. J-Man might get a pull here.
DSI's sitting first lane, so I don't know if they're gonna get very far. Yeah.
J-Man just elects to try and go for a setup
Vader's
here.
choosing not to shoot and type thank you instead.
What a nice
What
guy.
a gentleman.
J-Man is not ready for these 2 from behind him, and he does go down.
Kimu's trying to sneak third, but is spotted by Neveryear. So he goes back second. Just run second, buddy. Oh, he gets his dead stuck.
Big shot though.
He's gonna try to fight Vader here. He's in a good position. Gotta
He's
reload, though.
He's just backing away. He's just saying, I'll go touch flag, I guess. See you later.
Oh, and he gets spawned on.
He's turning
You get
around.
him?
Ooh, so
Oh,
close.
that's so close. Oh, and he tried to run through the wall.
They can
but
get a
because he
touch
thought it was
here.
an open-
J-Man's there.
It's a 1v1 for 1 second.
Spawn coming in now.
And Neveryear's got a dead on it. He's gonna get away with it. No!
Big.
And there's a Dark Trooper
Yeah,
from Vader.
Lord
No-
Vader
no
pulling.
less.
Vader. He showed in his first match. I don't know if you watched their first match, but he did go darky in that match as well.
And HOTSOUP choosing just to spawn back and not even risk the spawn killing in front. Vader's sad that he doesn't get any more kills to go on his fantasy points. Ooh, that was almost a nice step by J-Man on Vader, but
J-Man is
Like
just
I said
staying alive
earlier,
right now.
oh, he switched to sniper. Smart play, but just not in time.
Dang.
Yeah, now HOTSOUP wants to get on those
Big
snipers.
double from Chemo. See if he can get the 3K.
Every time I say people should get off NG, they start getting kills. I should probably just shut my mouth or
True.
something.
Yep, indeed.
Unless people in chat wanted me to pay to rig the match
Well-
for them.
Well, you said it earlier. It's fine if there's only one darky, and I think you're right. I'm more of like, even if there's one darky, it's hard, but I guess it's doable actually.
I mean, it was fine, I think, when there was like a Wookiee and another sniper to work with as engineer. And they were getting the kills on those Dark Troopers, but it's... I don't know.
Yeah, okay, you're right. And looks like HOTSOUP clears out their base. Aditya is in between though. Big headshot
Big
from
headshot.
Aditya, yeah.
He is long. Vader is pushing up, but J-Man's in their front,
Yeah.
and he gets a Ditya.
Yeah, J-Man got him from in between, from the front spawn, yeah.
Vader's just gonna try to sit in the back and spawn kill as J-Man is gonna push up and try to pull on the opposite side of the
Okay,
field.
let me get on J-Man then.
He's waiting for spawn. 2 spawned on him. He's got to get a Ditya and I think another Dark Trooper. Yeah, never use on Dark Trooper now. And then ISO loses to Vader. Vader might get a pull here.
Yeah, let's see.
But
Hey.
Vader didn't get on the roof.
Okay. And awkward.
And he's getting shot at.
J-Man did lose his 2v1. But Lord
Vader's
Vader
gotta
gets
watch
pulled
normal.
anyways. Does he
Yeah,
know this
Vader-
guy's here? He doesn't know.
That was
Awkward.
a little
yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
And J-Man's on Wookiee.
We've all been there.
Never gets ISO. He's
Hey.
gonna get the pull. They're still normal, and he dies.
No, there's a nade. Yeah, good nade from Chemo. Pretty clutch nade there. Aditya will be in the back here. Let's see if they know.
Spawning up as Wookiee as J-Man. I don't know if that's the play when your team's trying to fight for their lives in the back. But Vader's off Dark Trooper. I don't know. Getting off Dark Trooper as a
I guess he saw.
like?
I guess he saw
Never
Never was dorky, so he was like, "That's enough." I guess. Whether we'll see how it pans out for them.
you didn't get those crazy 10Ks in subset.
Well, he missed that one jet. I guess that frustrated them.
Every year is getting taken down, and now Hot Soup's getting control again. ISO might have to turn around though, because I don't know. Did they clear out their spawn?
Yeah, they're
Oh,
good. They're good. They're good. All of DSI is back.
And there might be some miscommunication on DSI as to who's playing whose class, because Never had to swap back to Dark Trooper. And now both of the DSI that are up are snipers.
Nebier might have done the thing where he spawns sniper and then sees if someone's shooting at him, and then he switches to darky. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking of doing.
Now-
Hot Soup with a big pool, and they're gonna get in the third here.
I don't know about running third though, because those Dark Troopers are going to spawn in front of you. But only Aditya spawns.
Nebier
But-
is there though. Yep.
Bit late. Usually when Dark Troopers are out, you want to run those first 2 lanes just to give yourself time to shoot them.
And you have a little bit more help from your team if you run the first or 2 lanes, because they'll be in the front spawn most of the time. Your teammates, that is.
But I don't know if his teammates were even alive at that point.
Yeah. I was just saying.
It's okay. I understand.
True.
J-Man's just refilling all of his health and ammo, and
He's getting ready,
Front.
bro. He's ready to
Ready
go
for
to
war.
war. Yep.
now he's gonna step out the first and get headshot immediately, and it's gonna all be for nothing. He almost does. And now DSI's back on the defensive, kind of relying. Neveryear's off Dark Trooper. None of them are playing Dark Trooper. I don't know about this play at all.
Neveryear's like, I want to get on that cantina. That's what he's thinking right now.
They are giving up a lot of map pressure to Hot Soup again, and I don't know.
Is
I
it finally time for Aditya to pull out the darky?
Well, they're getting kills, so apparently I know nothing about
No,
team composition.
I think you're right, but it's just they aren't confident in their darky, so this might be better, you know.
Yeah.
And they do get a flagpole here.
But how do you get good if not by practice? And now Hot Soup has 2 Wookiees, but it doesn't matter because Neveryear kills one of them.
They're
The other
just-
one's just gonna. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Big stop from Kimu.
Kimu, turn around. Kimu?
Kimu?
I don't think he realized he was behind him, shooting him in the back.
Neveryear
think
pulls off another one of his Houdinis.
I think he thought he was north getting shot at, not behind him.
Neveryear in a very tough spot. You do not want to go second there because
They all spawned up.
your team's gonna have a tough time getting that flag in second.
And they didn't spawn Dark Trooper to touch it.
Indeed.
Now Vader's just gonna try to W key, and it doesn't work.
He dies
And
for
the
long.
flag- And flags reset, and now Hot Soup has a lot of pressure. They're back on Dark Trooper, but it doesn't matter
It's
because he's
just
dead.
it's just Aditya up. He does punish that roll from J-Man. A little bit of aggro.
Kimu's trying. Aditya's trying for that headshot, trying to get Kimu to back off.
And Aditya does his job. He stalls off the Wookiee.
That Wookiee has to be low at this point.
Yeah, Aditya's trying to pistol him even. And the Wookiee goes down.
And now J-Man's off his Wookiee. Everybody's just doing what they want. Kimu spawned all the way in the back his Wookiee. Now he's stuck. Now as his team fights in mid alone. This map is really stalled out.
And they've got Kimu on the Wookiee for them.
And if I'm HOTSOUP, I mean, you want to get a pull here.
Big shot from Kimu there on third.
HOTSOUP has a very good chance to try to pull, make this close for this Balmora.
Nevier does make spawn. He gets a really good spawn too.
J-Man's gonna get jumped on here.
See if J-Man can pull something off crazy there. Nevier with a chain TK on Aditya there.
I'm sure those are wonderful comms. Gonna go on after. J-Man chooses to spawn back again. I don't know about HOTSOUP spawning back anymore because it seems that DSI is choosing to play defensive.
I do think
they're up.
HOTSOUP's gonna want to get at least one flag cap before this map ends.
They want to. If I was HOTSOUP.
3 have long for DSI right now. They need to pull into. Let's see where he pulls this flag though.
He's gonna go behind, which he didn't go behind. He changed his mind and walks into a Dark Trooper. Who
But
doesn't see him.
he's fine. Genius plays. He can get Aditya with a big stop.
He is trying to get this Wookiee. The Wookiee's trying to walk. He gets naded. He rolls right underneath the headshot.
Big roll from Kimu. He's just running it.
And Nevier gets bad spawn. He's got to switch Dark Trooper to just even get close.
Alright, Kimu
He's so
Kimu
far
should be
behind.
able to get in the front spawn here.
Nevier's gonna try to push him. Nevier's the only one up. I was hoping maybe Vader was up, but he also had long.
Kimu should get this cap here.
Kimu's just got to keep running. Because Nevier's coming for blood.
And he gets the cap.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the plays. Kimu's and HOTSOUP just now have to play defensive for the rest of the map. Now they're back on 2 Dark Troopers. They're realizing their mistake, I think.
Indeed, and they should kill this Wookiee here.
He was the only one up, and he wasted a lot of time, I think. They're gonna try to go between with this.
Ooh, aggressive.
And HOTSOUP doesn't have spawns for this, but the one does spawn up.
Nevier decides to go Cantina now.
Well, you get your Cantina, just not the one you wanted. Nevier's just gonna stall out. Wait for his team to get some kills. Vader's still on Dark Trooper. They're all pushing to their front. J-Man's got to push in the Cantina or he's gonna get shot from behind, and he's gonna run. Oh, I told you.
Big
Nevier's
stalls,
dead.
but not enough.
Nevier has long, Vader has long. And Kimu should just sit on flag and ice, and it is dead, so yeah, now it's time to push up. If I'm HOTSOUP, I just want to see what I can get out of this.
If they can, yeah, get it to a tie ball game. They already did good enough getting that only 1 flag deficit at this point. Let's see if they can tie it up. That said, you notice as soon as things get a little bit urgent, though, DSI decides to go double darky, though.
Yeah. I don't want to say it's throwing. I think they just think that their Dark Troopers are probably weaker, and they feel like they're getting more kills with those snipers, probably. Vader definitely seems like... I don't know if I'm just watching at the right times, but he's getting... popping off in that sniper. Look at the kills.
Aditya,
Kills are pretty even.
Aditya
overall.
has pretty long right now. HOTSOUP, only Lord Vader up for DSI right now.
DSI has more kills right now, but...
And Kimu's honestly playing fantastic on this Wookiee right now.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
he's gonna
Kimu.
die to those nades, so a little bit aggressive there.
Got Aditya, though. But it didn't matter, because Aditya's back up. Didn't realize how long ago that was.
Big kill from Aditya there. They gotta get this guy second, though. They cannot let him pull flag here.
Aditya's getting shot from first. Doesn't see him. J-Man losing that fight to Vader. That's a heartbreaker. J-Man now is long. Now it's just Kimu versus Vader in second, I think. Oh, also 1/3 and second. Where's ISO? There's ISO. And DSI just chains HOTSOUP as they all walk in them 1 by 1.
Yeah, J-Man spawns front, does get a kill on every year.
If I'm DSI, if I'm Vader, I want to get to that flag and try to make something happen with these last couple seconds. For my team.
He's got to get a pull in the next 15 seconds here.
Yep. And that Wookiee is just going to try to stall as long as
There's
possible.
not much he can do versus a Wookiee playing defensive as engineer.
Ditya's getting the kills, but Vader's dead, and I think that's map.
So going into the last map, HOTSOUP manages to make it pretty close. They don't tie it up, but they're only down by 1 going to Balmora. And they'll have brown side on Balmora, and we will most likely be seeing an SBD at the start from J-Man.
Very arguable, I think, for Balmora. It depends on the team of who you think is gonna be the stronger side, but we'll see. It's very possible to
I think
bring it back for both teams.
I think HOTSOUP's reliance on snipers means they're probably better brown side, right? On Balmora.
Probably. It'll be interesting to see. And the kills are very even this map.
Yeah, well played from Aditya. Aditya's been strong every 3v3 match so far we've seen from him.
Kills are even, but I think just that lack of pressure from Empire kind of bit them in the butt this map.
Yeah, you just want a little bit more darky pressure, a little bit more coordination when you did have those 2 darkies. You didn't really see Neveryear and Lord Vader really trying to work together at all, you know, they were kind of doing their own thing.
Right. But at the same time, I don't think we ever saw a J-Man level from the first map, 10
Yeah.
kill streak.
Indeed, it's like HOTSOUP themselves didn't really run too much darky, so you can't really blame it on just not enough darky from DSI when HOTSOUP didn't run too much darky either, you know?
Right.
It's just J-Man kind of going in.
Alright, who needs swaps?
Are they all on the right team?
Do you want to double check?
No one's asked for a swap yet. Okay, looks like you don't need to do a swap. We're good.
Hoggers.
And
Made my job a lot easier.
And Scout's pretty excited. He says it's a close match.
It is. It can. I think it can go very either way. I wouldn't be surprised if either team wins at this point.
Yeah. So for Whiteside, you really have to have a lot of composure when you're defending, you know.
Right.
So we'll see.
Then
We'll see if DSI has that composure on a last map situation. You know that can be pretty nerve-wracking, especially in tournament.
I'm looking forward to see if ISO will play Magna Garden Poison so I can yell at him after he yelled at me the other day. Just to be that guy.
Yeah, ISO will definitely go Magna Guard at least at one point this map. He loves playing that Magna Guard.
It's a fun class.
I don't know if anyone from DSI gives out reduction or plays Jet Trooper though. Maybe
I think Neveryear would be the guy.
Yeah. I think he'll be giving out some redux to require it. And we do see that I'm gonna get on the J-Man SBD here to start.
HOTSOUP is choosing to go for flag with a sniper. Kimu's touching. And ISO is getting kills.
Big kill
mid.
from J-Man mid on that SBD.
This is the opposite of what we saw last time. And Kimu comes out too early and Vader's still there.
But J-Man's here to help though. And J-Man takes him down with a nice try shot.
Vader has long. Kimu just needs to sit back and snipe these engineers while his team pushes. He doesn't need to run in yet. And this is, I think, the key to droid side. You just need to...
looking for the angle. He barely misses his wrist rocket.
As droid side, you just need to wait for those mistakes.
And yeah, this is definitely where you want to be if you're brown side.
Kimu just needs to sit and watch the angle. That's one down. If they get a second down, he should start running. I think Neveryear has long. Though it's going to be close.
Oh,
nope,
he made, yeah.
Now HOTSOUP is all sitting on the same side. I don't know. Well, he got a kill. But them all sitting on one side. It's a bit hard to push. They tried chaining.
This is dangerous. If J-Man dies here, they could get pretty far with this flag.
Yeah, they gave themselves long. I don't know about that play.
They're gonna have to kill at least one more spawn to cap though. DSI will.
Yeah. If you want to chain, you want to try to chain so that you don't give your entire team long.
Yeah, you want to go as the timer's like at like 15 seconds, you know, not 1 second before.
Yeah. And now they gotta fight for their lives. They're dropping off. One dropped off their spawn. I don't know about that.
Yeah, and Aditya's up top here.
ISO's flanking though. I don't know if Aditya sees him. Just dead him! Just dead him, ISO! ISO, no! ISO rolls off.
And good clear
They're
from Hot
lucky.
Soup there.
And they're lucky. I
ISO,
think they all have short, though.
I think ISO was just relying on a shotgun there. He knew he had teammates to help, but he most likely it should have been a pack. You're right.
They're choosing to run this mid. I'm of the opinion you never should run flag mid, because you always end up in this situation where engineer just wins of white side. Unless ISO can pull something crazy off against Vader here
Yeah,
in the next
so
5 seconds.
the last time I casted with Dove, Dove says you always need to have flag right or left side, mostly right side on brown side. But it's not bad for a mix-up to go mid with flag, but I think you're right. You don't do this too much.
You want to feint middle. Like middle wants to be your alternate route, not your main route. And he just W keys into Aditya, and
But a
Aditya also
good
W
trade
keys.
from J-Man.
J-Man's playing that perfectly. Kimu needs to push up that flank to make sure that
Yeah, put some.
J-Man's only in a 1v1.
Kimu definitely needs to put down some pressure here with J-Man absorbing as much attention as he is.
Nevier is kind of watching both pretty well. Aditya steals his health pack, I think. And Kimu, ooh, gets a beautiful shot on Aditya before he blows his debt, and he's gonna push up right the door here. And ISO's on that Magna.
He's popping shots.
Kimu's popping shots, and it's just
Big debt from J-Man. It's gonna be a 1v1 between him and Aditya, but Aditya wins it.
that was a tough fight. He gets that fight, he gets a cap. If he doesn't, they just get flag.
And we're basically at neutral right now. Both teams fighting for the middle.
Right. But Hot Soup's playing this, I think, pretty well. J-Man doesn't kill Vader there somehow. That was a beautiful mortar. If I'm Hot Soup, I'm trying to blow up that mid-ammo droid. That's just me, though, and Kimu's on a nade. And he sees it.
Oh, yeah. That'd be smart to get rid of that ammo droid for future reference, for sure.
It's very strong, especially when
Kimu with some big kills. But Aditya's playing this flag control so smart right now. Let's see if he can stay alive here. Oh my lord!
Oh my god!
He does go down, though. But getting that trade for long was big.
I was scared that he'd just run it in.
If he pulled that off, he would have been a legend. Not even the GOAT can do that. Not even the GOAT himself, Aditya.
ISO? ISO, they're just sitting on nades, I don't like that.
This is a good spot for them, though. It's so hard to push in on a Magnum when they have this angle, you know?
And J-Man's pushing mid.
I'd like to see ISO shoot some fully charged ones, or... He's just gonna go aggro, he's just looking for the aggro. Woo!
And DSI,
he gets one!
DSI correctly playing back, but I don't know if it's too far back. And ISO's just gonna try to run it.
They're gonna touch here.
Yep, then they're out.
ISO
But
gets
everyone's got short.
So
This time they have short.
ISO got a big pick, though, and they didn't really capitalize on ISO's pick as well as they maybe should have there.
And now Aditya's alone right side. The rest of his team's stuck mid.
Yeah, they got caught.
And they can run this.
They need to be more. They
can just run.
They are out of position so hard right now for sure.
Nevier got back in time, but it'll be close. Oh, one's behind him, and it didn't matter.
So Aditya missed spawn off that too, didn't he?
Yeah, they should be running now, but it's too late.
Aditya's in. Big
Yep,
dead from
too
Adit.
late.
Adit cannot cap this before spawn. He will get close to that wall though.
Yeah, he's just gonna sit ammo droid.
And
Nevier apparently tanked something because he's saying sorry, and Kimu's confused.
And you have to respect DSI for the way that they're playing this. A lot of teams, when they would have the lead in this situation, might be thinking, let's just camp and horseshoe with it, you know? But they're saying, let's just play.
Well, I think the main mistake with playing back, as I've seen a million times, is you play back and then you just have like 2 or 3 unlucky spawns.
Yeah.
Or like unlucky like series of kills, and then you just lose. And then you're like, damn, I wish we could have just pushed.
We're back to this spot again. Let's see if ISO does the thing, gets the pick or not.
They blew up the ammo droid in their back, which was smart, and J-Man stares at a dead.
Big debt from Nevier there. And J-Man was really trying to line up his shot, maybe a little bit too much there.
If I'm Kimu, I'm just waiting until they get out of position here. Maybe falling back. Maybe get this kill. Just run,
He's
Major.
got J-Man
Just
to
run,
help.
Kimu. Just run. Kimu, just run. They're all in position, Kimu. He's
Oh
going in.
no,
He did it!
that's a tie game. Well played by Kimu.
He's beautiful.
And a little bit of
Yeah.
a lack of coordination from DSI there, not converging on him at the same time. It was kind of just Aditya doing it. Maybe Aditya was making the call, and then the rest
It
of the
was
team wasn't ready.
I think either Vader or Never pushed out the other door, and then Aditya pushed past him.
Yeah.
Like he missed his shots and dead, so he just ran past the one remaining guy. And that was a beautiful way to tie up this game. Let's see if what's gonna happen after this, because now it's anyone's game,
Big kills from DSI.
and they're gonna be able to spawn trap.
Let's see how they play this. Aditya's ready for it. He's getting
Still no
behind.
jet, and he gets spawned on behind, and
Big. Ooh, close with the dead.
yeah, ISO decides to drop
Ooh,
off,
what
and
a
it pays off.
Big shot from.
ISO playing this really well.
ISO
Yeah.
saved the game with that shot onto Aditya there. Otherwise, Aditya probably
Spawn kills like
claps
crazy.
cheeks, yeah.
Ditya's mid, sniper right side. Kimu's just trying to fight this guy, which I respect. And his teammate gets him. Kimu's just trying to push here.
Nevier has
Oh my
long.
God,
That'll be
Kimu.
cap. That'll
That's
be
a
cap.
cap.
And HOTSOUP takes the lead here.
J-Man, go back for flag. J-Man, go back for flag. You need a new flag. If I'm HOTSOUP, just try to keep spawn control, and they lose it. If I'm J-Man, I just go back to flag here. Just hold it. But this works too, I guess.
Yeah.
If you're confident enough in your killing power. But somebody's got to touch that flag. Well, I guess they don't have to if they're in the lead now.
Yeah, they don't need to.
But Kimu's deciding to go touch flag now. Nevier's finally on Jet Trooper. Trying to pull out a wild card here to make a difference. ISO trying with that mortar shot. Just barely is short. Oh, hits that one though.
J-Man and
You-
Nevier are down for long.
ISO watching his kill all go all the way down, and 2 have long for DSI. And oh, Vader's gonna be down for the next long.
Yep. It'll
It's gonna
be
be 2 up.
be 3-on-2 soon here. Nevier gives out the reduck.
Yep. Yep, there's the reduck we were looking for. ISO just walks into a det. And I think he is gonna try to push Kimu. Eats the det, because he has reduck, and he's gonna eat a nade.
Ooh, he somehow lives through that nade though.
Yeah, he ate a det and a nade. Just the power of reduck, ladies and gentlemen.
He's on the run. It's only
ISO's
ISO
in
out.
front of him.
Ooh,
And ISO gets him.
big shot from ISO. He's hitting all his Magnus shots right now.
ISO's very lucky he hit that too, because Aditya running mid would have just capped there.
Yeah, that's what he was looking for. But ISO is ready for it. Right now,
They're gonna push
right now
mid.
it seems like DSI is so frenzied right now. They seem like they're in such a rush. They maybe just
HOTSOUP
need to
doesn't-
slow it down a little bit. Balmore you can cap so easily.
HOTSOUP chooses to play slow for this last cap instead of just trying to run it in.
Yeah,
Try to finish the kill.
one more cap, and that's the end of the match for them.
It's not impossible for either team to win, but it's getting the window, as they always say.
ISO with another pick, and they know he has long. Lord Vader's down. It's up to Aditya to save the day, and he's not gonna do it.
And
That's a
he's
win
dead.
for HOTSOUP.
That's it. Yeah.
It's HOTSOUP wins 7-5. A big brown side Balmora comes out from them.
Emu pulling in the 13 and 8 with 2 caps, and
Yeah, Kimu
Yeah.
ran flag very well that match. From beginning to end, he was the flag runner. You like to see that he's kind of saying, I'm going to take on this role. I'm going to trust my boys to frag out. And that's exactly what happened. And,
maybe you're the public enemy of 4.
and ISO hit so many big shots on that Magna Guard at the end there, for sure.
Now it's interview time, which means I gotta go check if they're ready for me to drag them in.
Looks like, were they, looks like
Hold on, I gotta.
were they using that voice channel for the match the whole time?
They should be using Casting Couch 1. No, they're coming up.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the victory, guys.
Thank you.
First, I guess I'll ask Kimu, how does it feel, and then ISO, you followed up. That's the same question. How does it feel to get your guys'? Was this your first or second win of the? I didn't see your guys' first match.
This was our first win. Feels good. Yeah, you know. Um, Obviously, it always feels good to win rather than lose. You know, they always say you learn a little bit more losing, but I think you learn a little bit winning too. So it's good. It's good to have that first one under your belt.
And then ISO.
Oh, it feels great to be back.
Yeah, this was your
Sad I missed the play-in tournament, but
so this was your first match back on HOTSOUP. You haven't really played with Kimu too much before. Did you feel like I saw what I noticed was he was running a flag a lot for you guys. He's kind of trusting you and J-Man to frag out. Did that work well with you guys, or how did you feel about Kimu in this match?
I think. I mean, I guess we didn't designate him as the flag runner, but it just kind of worked out that way since J-Man and I were kind of fragging out.
Nice. And then Kimu, how did you feel? Did you feel like you were the flag runner, or how did you feel personally? What role did you think you were playing that match?
Well, I definitely think I was playing the flag runner role, and I think that that's good, honestly. ISO's really kind of it was how to it was good, right? It was just really good. It was really good to be in that complimentary role where you don't feel like you're doing too much because especially me, somebody that's still kind of like still brushing the rust off. And I know that I've talked to you about this, Kratos. I'm very inconsistent. So having ISO and when we had legit having J-Man and just being able to rely on them to get the kills or most of the kills, then I can just do what I can and then you know, participate wherever I need to. Feels good.
Yeah, it seems like you guys had a pretty seamless transition going from ISO to legit. Both are kind of sniper main players, so it made sense. Maybe legit's more of a. So this is another question for you guys. So on the Mos Eisley, you guys didn't run that much Darky. Was that something you guys had talked about before, or was it just something player comfort? Like you would rather play this class than that class?
It's kind of just heat of the moment, I guess. I said I didn't want more than 2 darkies because I think having one flag runner that's a darkie is kind of weak. I don't know. I feel like it's easier to have 2 darkies than like an NG or sniper. But I wasn't feeling my darkie as well as I have before, so I just switched back to sniper. And I told Kimo if he wants to go to darkie, he can.
And then Kimu, you ran a lot of NG on that white side Moss. Was that something you felt was good, or did you think you maybe should have played Darky a little bit more?
No, I think that I was good with the NG, in part because like Adidia, well, honestly, their entire team was really playing really good on the snipers. So if you're playing a darkie, you know, obviously you get sniped and you die. But if you're playing an NG, you get sniped, you have the opportunity to duck into cover, heal up, and then go out again. Um, so that's kind of why I stuck with the NG there was that way I could kind of like keep the pressure and stay alive a little bit longer. So.
Yeah. And then I guess since we got Lord Vader in here, Lord Vader is a very close match. You guys really fought hard to the end. How do you feel after the loss? What do you guys think you could have done better? What do you guys have planned for your next match? I'm not sure who you're playing next.
It's it's disappointing for sure. I did not get enough kills. Was not active enough on the last Balmora. Um, I think in hindsight we should have avoided Balmora as a map, um, and that was one mistake we made. And I think another is our comms were not the best. Mine on the second Moss went was gave us up a couple um, close ones there. Um, but it was close overall.
Yeah. So did you guys feel like your comms weren't? Do you think there's a reason why your comms weren't as good as they were perhaps in the last match? Because usually, I know when players are fragging out well and they're getting kills, they usually comm better than when they aren't fragging out as much. Like for instance, I think versus SMK, all you guys were fragging out hard, and you guys weren't getting out fragged that much by Hatsu, but it just wasn't as strong as a fragging performance as the previous one, perhaps. Do you think like just confidence wise was the reason your comps weren't as good, or was there other reasons why the comps weren't there this time?
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think you just need to learn to calm whether confident or not confident, or what do you think you need to do to work on that?
I think just knowing where everyone um, is as important, if not more important, than getting kills. I think at least for me, in some of those instances, I wasn't hitting anything, so I was focused on, overly focused, which actually just made my aim worse. And
Yeah.
I think it's better.
Do you think you tensed up a little bit, or was it?
On the last one, yeah, I did.
Okay.
Others, it felt just more natural, like, just like playing a
White
regular
side
game.
Balmora, when you're pushed in like that, it's tough, bro. I've been there, bro. It is tough. Especially with ISO. ISO, your Magna Guard on that last Balmora, how are you feeling? You were hitting some really great shots that map.
Oh, I love playing Magna on this map.
You would get a pick, or you got that big
Yeah, I
kill.
feel like my mortars are usually pretty decent, and
You got one big kill on a Ditya when he's on your spawn. You had accidentally dropped off, he's trying to death pack you maybe even. And then
yeah,
he was up top and you got him off the spawn, and that might have saved you guys a cap there.
indeed.
And then you got, of course, a lot of picks when they were defending too, of course. So are we gonna see a lot more ISO Magna on those type of maps, or what are we gonna see from you in the future?
Perhaps.
Mayhaps.
When you did go Magna, what J-Man did was he switched to that sniper for you guys. Was that something you guys talked about, or just something J-Man noticed himself that he should do?
Sorry, what was that?
I said, so J-Man switched to sniper when you went Magna. So was that something you guys called out as a team, or something he just did?
Oh, that's just something he did.
Okay, okay.
I didn't necessarily call a switch.
He trusted Kimu on the NG. He let you Magna, and he went sniper.
Yeah.
And then, so Vader talked about his comms. How was your guys' comms? Were they clear? Was there any tilt when you guys were down? Was it all calm? How was it feeling from the beginning to the end?
You want to pull.
I'm gonna let Kimu answer that one because I feel like I was a little bit more tilted than I should have been, but
No,
I don't know. I think
well,
part of it was server felt a little bit not terrible, but there were some definite lag spikes there. That got kind of annoying.
Dallas.
yeah, yeah. Well, and
Just-
that kind of also contributed to me playing NG on the first Moss. But no, I thought our comms were good. Honestly, like ISO was not as tilted as he says he was. Damien was very tired because he just got off work. But honestly, like our comms were good. I thought. But I'm not the most experienced
Okay,
with the new meta, so.
that's good. That's good. So Baron, do you have any questions for either of these teams right now?
the only thing I would think of is Vader. What was your like comms on that second Moss? Because it felt like you guys didn't know what you were doing with those Dark Troopers. I know Aditya doesn't want to play them, but was there
mean,
some communication between you and
I'm not a
Neveryear about
spec
that?
player,
Right.
myself, but I know there was several. I believe all three of them were pushed up when I could get Darky, so I spawned Darky because I know they were gonna touch flag and run it, and I figured I could cover more distance with it that way. And then I just kind of stuck with it for several more lives until it became apparent that I should switch back to sniper, and then I switched back.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you think, since you have a player like Aditya who refuses to play specs, do you feel
Well,
like you need to play that Darky or develop your Darky maybe?
Yeah, I also that was also like the second reason for me switching to Darky. It's like, yes, occasionally I'll switch to Darky on like a scrim, but that's different to, playing Darky on like a tournament game. So
Yeah.
you need to get some, play on that was my thinking. Till
I,
switched
I
off.
wasn't saying it like it was the end all be all of that second Moss. Like you guys were getting crazy kills even without the Dark Trooper. It just felt like when you were off those Dark Troopers, the map kind of stalled out and HOTSOUP kind of snuck something through. And I wasn't sure if there was some communication on that because I saw Neveryear switching back and forth in a panic here and there. So that was my question.
Yeah. And then I guess we'll end it with Lord Vader. You can tell something to these hot soup guys, and then the hot soup guys tell something to Vader afterwards, and we'll end it on that note. What do you want to say to hot soup, Lord Vader?
good games. It was stressful at times, and it was definitely fun.
Nice,
That's-
nice. And then Kimu, what do you want to say to Vader?
I just want to say good game, man. You guys played really well. It's a little disappointed we didn't see the Never Year recon, but maybe next time.
And then ISO, do you have any words to Vader as well?
Nah, nothing other than good games.
Alright,
Well
alright.
played.
All right.
So, congratulations to HOTSOUP on winning it. Who do you guys play next week? If you know. You probably don't know, do you?
I have not looked at the.
I'll look it up.
You know, Kratos.
Hold on, I have it bookmarked.
I'll get it up. I'll get it up.
We